Do you know what it means to be successful? Hey, Jason here, and I promised you when I started back doing the videos, after CC passed away and everything, I was going to start being more transparent and really talk about how I'm being successful in different areas of my life, especially when everything caved in. Everything that was going perfect, it went horribly wrong, and I want to show you that, I'm no different than you. I'm just an average, ordinary person, and I'm just trying to find out my way through this life too. And so I want to just really pull back some of the windows and the doors and really show you what do I do on a daily basis. And so what I'm gonna start doing is actually sharing with you some of the topics or the actual topics that I'm studying today. So today, this topic I'm studying is about success. And if you didn't know, I am in high coaching Bob Proctor program. And you don't have to be in the program if you don't want to. If it's something that you're interested in, it is a high coaching program, so it do cost money. I can send you an affiliate link or send you over to someone that can actually get you more information about that. And if money is an issue or you're just not willing to invest in yourself when it comes to coaching and stuff like that, that's why I'm doing these videos. I'm going to actually share with you free open source resources that you can be able to get on YouTube, or if it's books that you can get also. And so let's go ahead and get into it. And you may see me look over here. I'm looking at my notes. Man, Cece would be so proud of me. I actually I was actually writing it down, studying, wrote this out. Not my typical videos where I'd be like, okay, this is what I'm going to talk about, and I would just talk. So actually I would have everything wrote out for you. I'm being more CC-ish, letting that little owl flow through me. And so let's get ahead into it. And so, do you know what success means? Now, really think about it, because I thought I used to know what it meant growing up, and the truth was I wasn't successful in many areas of my life. And even, going through the military, going through war and everything, I was just shooting it by the hip. I didn't know what I was doing in life. And so in this one, I'm just give you what Earl Nightengale says. Earl Nightengale said if you ask 100 people, and you will probably get 98 different answers of what success means, most of which will not work. Because he said if they did work, we would see more people happy, wealthy, and living well-balanced lives in the world. And it's really true. Like, I didn't grow up seeing too many people happy, healthy, or wealthy. And it's not that they didn't want it. I just don't think they knew exactly how to get to it. And so for me growing up, it left me for a majority of my adult life. I was thinking either you had to been privileged and born into success, or you had to be one of those lucky. It was like hitting the lottery. If you got the right numbers that day, hey, you're successful. And the truth is, this is what Earl says success is. He says success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. And that's IDEAL. And so it took Earl over 17 years to come up with this definition. And they said that this is the most harmonious definition with the universal laws, such as the law of attraction, which was really interesting because even when I first got into law of attraction, it was not talking about success. It was just telling me, oh, what do you want? Just tell the universe what you want and it'll come back. And even I didn't believe it. I was skeptical. I'm like, there got to be something more to this. And it really is. So let's really break down the main 4 words, which is what the study material says, the main 4 words of what it means to be successful. He said, and those 4 words are progressive, realization, worthy, and ideal. And so if you have pen and paper, go ahead and write each of those down and leave some space for you to write in between each word, because that's how the workbook is. I'm not going to show pictures of the workbook because I don't know if everything's copyrighted or not, and it's not my material to do that. So I can just guide you through what I'm doing. So if you write down first progressive, then realization, then worthy, then ideal, and just leave space in between each one. And so now think about it. What does the word progressive mean to you? Like, really define it for yourself. What does it mean? And so for me, what I put, continuing to move forward, move towards it, or incremental steps or massive leaps toward a goal. So that's what progressive is to me. Like, either it's a continuous movement. Like I can't be progressing towards a goal if I stop going towards it, even if I feel like I failed. So I mean, like even if I like moments, and I'll give you an example. So let's say with like network marketing, which is one of the things that I really love doing. But as you may have seen, like I haven't been promoting anything about it for quite a while now. And after CC passed, even though we do still have a network marketing company, my heart just wasn't in it. I wasn't in the place to be able to do it. So I haven't been progressive in my network marketing business. However, but I do know I've been progressive in my email marketing business because I took all of my time and energy from all the other different businesses that we were running, and I put it all into the email business because I knew in this fragmented state, dealing with depression, dealing with sadness and all of that, I couldn't be stretched too thin or I would just stop progressing towards any level of success when it comes to business. So for me, I put all of my time and I'm making all of my incremental steps into that. And so that's how I'm still being successful in business, because I knew I had to cut off some things and just focus on one thing to give me time to heal, give me time to, really process and grieve and get used to this new life of being alone, being a single male again. And so that's one of the ways of you can be being progressive. And now for the second area, let's go to realization and write down what realization means to you. And then I'm gonna share with you what I wrote. So for me, I wrote for realization, believing I can achieve it. Like I have to it's like realizing. I realize that I can achieve this or that I deserve this. And also I put faith in myself being capable of achieving it. Like I know that I can get it. Like it's something that I know I can do. And like really think about it, because sometimes we go into different areas, especially when it comes to business or when it comes to health. We go into it not believing we can achieve it. And most of the time we don't achieve it, or we don't get the max results of goals. And this was really hard for me when it came for dieting, because like I'm very open and honest about that. I didn't get to 600 pounds overnight. That was many of years of struggles, crying myself to sleep, and really not thinking that I was capable of achieving weight loss again. I really thought something was wrong with me. I was broken. I'm the special case. And then when I really start pulling back the psyche of being healthy and realizing I didn't know what it meant to be healthy, I started realizing I can achieve it if I just learn how to do it. And so that's how realization happened with me. And I'll give you those three things that I wrote down again. Believing I can achieve it, knowing I deserve it, and having faith that I'm capable of achieving it. That's what I put for realization. And now for worthy, worthy was really good. Like, so in the self guide, it gave a really great answer for worthy. So I just used it because I never thought about the word worthy in this kind of way. At least I wasn't in any type of school that had me thinking of it from a different perspective. And they said, is it worth trading my life for? And like that really hit me, because it's like, I think a lot of times when people tease me or they think they're being cute and funny when they're talking about health, or they're eating a piece of meat in front of me thinking they're teasing me, and it's like, that's not worthy of my life. I am not, eating meat again is not something worthy. I will never give away my life for that again. And that's why that definition really stuck with me, because going something from as drastic as, Texas born boy, eating ribs for snacks, eating meat all day, to now I'm a plant-based. I just eat fruits and vegetables. I do green smoothies every morning. Like that's a drastic change. And there's a reason why I'll never go back to the person that I used to be when it comes to my eating. It's not worthy of me. Like that is not worthy of my life to eat meat again. And so like that was just a great definition. And then the last one was ideal, and it's IDEAL. And so from this, James Allen, the author of As a Man Thinketh, he wrote, an ideal is an idea that you fall in love with, meaning it's a thought, it's a future image of yourself, it's a future picture, what you really want for your life, and you just really fall in love with it, and you know that you can achieve it. And it was just really interesting because I never really look at these 4 words from this type of perspective, or even broke them down at such a deep level. And so I hope you got some value from this too. Now, if you want to do the self-study of this, where you can just keep hitting me up on YouTube in the comments. So what you can actually do is, if you go on YouTube and you type in Earl Nightengale, The Strangest Secret, you can go in there and type it, any video that pop up, you can use it, or you can look in my channel. I will be putting downloading a video of it on here, so you can just type in my channel, Earl Nightengale, The Strangest Secrets, or I have in a playlist. Actually, what I do, I'll make a playlist called resources or materials, and I put all the videos or books references that I put in there. And so download, go there, look at the YouTube video of Earl Nightingale's The Strangest Secret, and listen to it twice. Do not listen to it back to back. Give yourself a couple of hours apart and listen to it twice. But each time after you listen to it, jot down your biggest aha moment. What was the thing that made you really think like, oh wow, I didn't think about that, or oh wow, that's interesting. And this is really important. Be honest with yourself and do the writing part afterwards, because it's going to really start changing your perspective. And once you do that, just compare very generally, like, what were the two differences between the aha moments? How listening to the same thing in the same day, but from two different perspectives, two different times, you got two different aha moments. And just compare those. And now think about it. What if you did it tomorrow? Or what if you was even going crazy and you say, you know what, I'm gonna do this for the next week? What type of aha moment would you get from that?